Hi, Missy K here on the Book Fix. Today my review is of Warrior by Ellen O. There we go. And it is the second book in the series. The first book is Prophecy, and the third book is out later this year. So I likened the first book to kind of a action focused with a strong romantic subplot K-drama from South Korea. And that still pretty much holds true. This is because there's like the three treasures that the Dragon Misato has to have, and so this is the second treasure. It's the quest for the second treasure, and logically enough, the first book was kind of the book for the first treasure and her realizing that she was the Dragon Misato, and then this is the quest for the second treasure. So it's a pretty good second book as far as that goes because it has its own quest. It's not just the connector book, but it still kind of suffers from the second book syndrome. Not a lot really happens until the very end, and a lot of it kind of feels like it comes from out of the blue. I guess that's probably because I'm not terribly familiar with all of the intricacies of Korean mythology. I just know kind of the basics. I know about gumios. So different elements of Korean mythology just sort of appear, and oh, here they are, and it's a little bit jarring, I guess, and probably again that's just my ignorance because if it was a more Western mythology, I would know all of the creatures, and just adding another one wouldn't feel so crazy. But it is what it is. That's how I felt about some of it. That doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I did have fun. I thought it was a fun, quick read. It is written. I'm trying to remember how I felt about the writing on the first one, but I definitely feel like the writing in this one is a little juvenile. I feel like it's maybe more of a middle grade level of writing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the romance feels like it should skew a little older. So it's not that it's very not that the romance gets very far, but it just in the seriousness of it, the fact that the ages that they are and that the culture that it is, it's going to be we're in love, let's get married. It's not going to be let's date for a little while. So I guess because of the seriousness of that, it feels like it should skew a little older, but that's just a my feeling. I don't It's probably not a hard and fast rule for everyone. Yeah. So I did enjoy it, and I will be reading the third book in the series. I always like it when there's a fantasy that comes from a non-Western European standpoint. So I will definitely, yeah, I will go ahead and read the third book, and then I will give my final verdict on the series, I guess.